how did you discover this? Because it's really challenging, I think. It's really challenging to adapt a movie from a book to a movie, but it's even more challenging to adapt a series to a feature. So can you just talk about that for a second?
Oh, yeah. When I came on board, there was already a feature film script. So the process, had already been done. And however, we still adjusted quite a lot. There is also a character edit. Rob Morgan's character isn't in the original BBC series, so the movie kind of needs a different drive, obviously. And still, you have a lot of characters thanks to the series. And that was a great challenge, balancing kind of the whole ensemble around Ruth.
Incarcerated women have to deal with a mental anguish as well as a physical anguish that goes along with them trying to assimilate into humanity after being released from prison. How much did you learn about that process while doing this project? And has your ideology changed regarding that?
Yeah, quite a bit. And what was shocking to me was understanding the difference through research that women in prison, they lose their network very fast. Whereas men in prison, they still get a lot of visitors. They come out, the family is still be there most of the times. Women aren't supposed to be angry or dangerous or commit crimes. Most of the time they go inside, people just, leave them alone. So a lot of the women come back out and they don't have anyone, and it's very easy to end up back in jail because you're almost set up to fail, and I think it's worth talking about that.
We have a situation where our lead character is willing to die in order to see her sister and make sure that she's okay. Who's that one person that you would die for?
My sister. Yeah, for sure. But my kids, first of all. I mean, they're quite, yeah. It's hard. They're quite a bunch of people I would die for.
And how do you feel about second chances? Because our character, again, is a person that is being given a second chance. And oftentimes, as we have seen and as we know now, a lot of women and men, when they are let out of prison, they're really given a hard way to go in terms of a second chance. Has your ideology switched on that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's really worth taking a closer look. And even if somebody has done something horrible, there is usually a story behind it. And, it's hard to generalize, but I do believe in second chance, and I do believe it's worth asking the why.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you speak a little bit about the contradiction of Ruth? She's this convicted killer, but you root for her to find love. You root for her to find her sister. You root for her to have a second chance. Can you just speak about that for a second?
Yeah, it's something, thanks to Sandy's incredible likability. It is something that, comes to great use because, and it's sometimes also we had to fight it, because we also want the audience to be torn and not just only root for her from the get-go. But it's something that, when you have an actress like Sandra Bullock, you can take it really far because you know that she has it in her eyes, the moment she has half a smile on her face, you can't help it, you just root for her.
Absolutely. Well, I'm rooting for you as one of our premier female filmmakers out there. I love talking to women filmmakers. So thank you so much for taking time to speak to me. I love The Unforgivable, and I'm looking forward to whatever comes from you next.
Thank you so much. And thanks for having me.